and everything. Okay. But unfortunately, like I said before, with the vocals, you know, they were way too low. Yeah. Oh, man. But even then, with the laptop internal mic quality the way it is, even if it's loud, it's bad.
Yeah.
And
I mean, gratefully, we have the tools in our shop because, you know, we have these wonderful mics that we can use for shop, so.
Well, what ended up happening, like, I did record, like, everything. I had a couple of songs I did record that were on LP that I didn't release.
Yeah.
Basically, I think I held back my tracks until I released it. I'm not exactly sure. And if I looked on the dates on YouTube, it might explain another thing. I don't really remember too much. But I did record most of them. A couple of them were freestyles, and I just combined all of it. And I decided to add in kind of, not skits, but kind of like intro, introduction, like certain sections of the LP.
Yep.
I don't know.
Do you think if you didn't get that tablet or that Chromebook, you wouldn't have started doing rap at all?
No. Because, you know, I wouldn't have been exposed to YouTube that much.
Yeah, the music that you...
Because, like, it was kind of funny. I did have gold, but...
For Xbox?
Yeah, but you know, I did have a Facebook set up with a Chromebook.
Okay.
And I sort of, kind of funny, little sidetrack story. Yeah. I found out a way to use a proxy server to get on the Facebook.
Oh, that's cool.
And freaking, because the school didn't allow Facebook anymore. Like,
at the time, no, they didn't, yeah.
They did for a little while, then they just took it down. So I had to use a proxy server and everything. And then when they took it, like, what I did was I bought a $60, $60
One year.
Gold membership, yeah, for Xbox, and that allowed me. But what the problem was, it was Xfinity and their damn used Comcast modems. Not to throw them under the bus or anything, but their equipment is so used and worn, it's not even funny. Like, because I'd be on Facebook, and all of a sudden it would disconnect. And like I'm using I have this Slim Black Xbox, and I'm like, it's wireless, and for some reason it would disconnect. And even if like it's not even the fastest speed. Like I don't believe in fast speed.
Yeah.
I just believe in normal speed internet and slow internet.
Yeah.
I don't know. It really wasn't working too good. And then that's why I bought the tablet for
listen to music and.
Actually, the main purpose was for Facebook, but then I got in
music. Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed you have skits on here too, which are absolutely hilarious. So you got. I think my favorite so far has been the Donald Trump one.
Well, I'm gonna go into more on that. Well, actually, the stuff that led into that.
What's that track?
Actually, the person that I didn't come up with that on my own. You know, to be honest with you, How to Rap, Drew Marcy.
Drew Marcy, yeah.
He explained that I forget on your social media and everything. Like, if you just post your song, like, check out my music.
Yeah.
Check out my music. You know, you need to have some character with yours.
Okay.
But that's a little sidebar for later. But what ended up happening was when I released my LP, you know, not that many people knew about it, but I did hand out a couple of copies. Not in cases, just freaking the DVDs.
Yeah, I have. I think I have one.
But I think a little bit like, I think it was like one of those, because I had like this purple box thing that like put CDs in.
Yep.
And freaking, I took that from that and started getting, like, I only had like a couple copies that I gave around.
Yeah, I remember when you first gave them out, everybody around the school was just talking about it. Everyone like was hating so much about it. It was just like crazy.
Oh, that's funny coming from me because I only had one person actually tell me about the LP. He said it was pretty good. But it was kind of funny how he said it. He just kind of walked past me and said it. You know, I didn't even know what to expect. But the funny thing is, too, the LP is 42 minutes. My original take was I was going to do it for over an hour.
Yeah, it is 42
But, you know, I wanted to release it kind of, not fast, but I wanted to release it before December. I think I released it in November.
I'm trying to see when it came out.
And
November 9th. Okay.
Yeah. And freaking, I don't know. I heard that one of the, a lot of people in one of the shops in the school were listened to it. I think it was P&D across.
Yeah.
I don't know how credible that is. I'm not going to give any names or anything. But I don't know. You know, that pumped me up. You know, I'm like, maybe I can practice more.
Yeah.
And that's what led into, you know, we're coming into December, getting Christmas money and everything. I had my grandma bring me to Best Buy because I was been searching, like, man, for crying out loud, I went on freaking Craigslist. I'm like looking for freaking condenser mics. I'm like, I don't know what mic to buy. You know, that led into me going to Best Buy, spending $100 on the mic I have now, which I'm using, the Blue Yeti. Fantastic mic.
Yeah.
The only downside is I think I'm going to need a pop filter.
Yeah.
And thinking back now, what I could have done to make the quality a little bit better, now learning about patterns and shop, especially the side I'm on, I used, you know what a Venn diagram is?
Yep.
That's what the pattern was.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was coming to the mic at the sides, and it wasn't coming from my voice. Oh my God. Well, that's one thing I'm gonna do when I start recording again. I'm gonna fix that. But then again, yeah, I bought the mic, and you know, I was trying to record music, and I'm like, yo, I need to come up with a mixtape.
Yeah, and the mixtape did surprisingly well. That's over like an hour.
But here's the downside, though. I think it would have been worse if I released it in February, because here's the whole story behind it. You know, I was going to release music like every week and following up to the mixtape. What ended up happening is the incident with the diss track. I'm not going to name anybody, but, you know, a diss track that called someone out,
Yeah, that's
which I regret solely. You know, at the time, I wanted to send a message to, like, haters. You know, I wanted to make more diss track, but, like,
the song that got you suspended.
I don't even like play it, no, because I don't even want to hear that piece of track. Like, it's not trash, you know. A lot of people said it was a good track, and surprisingly, not to be racist or anything, surprisingly, the Mexicans really actually enjoyed it. I think it was only because of the beat, though. I don't think it was the vocals, and most of that crap was not true. Especially when it comes to the person I mentioned.
What if he like pissed you? Yeah, like what led into that? So what made you make that track?
A certain situation, like saying I couldn't rap. You know how you don't want people saying that because it's not much constructive criticism.
No.
So you know it's so stupid.
Pissed you off a little bit?
Yeah, like I was trying to defend the person, and like when you said that, it kind of that it did piss me off. It wasn't necessarily like. As much as a lot of people say the track was towards him, it was in some way, but it was also supposed to show other people not to mess with me. But that just made it
10 times worse.
Not really worse. Well, especially with the suspension and everything, you know. Bringing in someone else that had nothing to do with.
Yeah, the whole situation.
You know, I really, looking back, I wish I never made that track. If I had the chance, I would put it on a CD, go in the woods, like spray gasoline on it, freaking light a match. No, I'm dead serious. And light it. Actually, no, I wouldn't even do that because we can come up with the fire joke for it. No, I'll just freaking just throw it in the trash because that's.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It doesn't even go in the trash. If someone you throw around and it misses the trash bin, it goes on the floor and people are stomping all over it. But in this case, for a couple of months, people were like, "Oh, that's a fire track and everything." I'm like, "What am I supposed to do?" You know?
Yeah.
Oh, but I did get in trouble for it. I did a suspension.
Yeah, but you did apologize in a song, though. You did.
Yes, which was on the mixtape, led into the mixtape. I didn't release anything until March. So I worked like this is where the point where I was recording from, especially on the weekends, from 11 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night.
On the grind.
Yeah, because a lot of people think that you can record one take. You can't do that, especially since I'm not that much good. I'm still developing my skills. I stop and record a lot.
Yeah, I published it in March.
Yeah.
2016. There's a lot of songs on here.
I didn't even know it was an hour and 30 minutes, especially since a lot of the songs were at 2 minutes long.
Yeah, Words of Wisdom, Let's Do This, Life Up, Where We Are.
Yeah, some of the tracks are kind of sketchy,
Why All the Hating, Spider-Man, that's a good one. My Problem, Little Story, Kill 'Em, Out of Control, I'm Crazy. I Suck, question mark.
Yes, that was inspired by Stitches.
Spittin', Dumb Rappers, Can't Understand, Old School, Life is Fucked Up, Insanity, Fly Away, If I Were Dead. Tide, Live Your Life, Life Goes On, Regrets, I'm Sorry, which was the.
Yeah, that was the track. I actually, the thing is, I bashed on myself practically on that. Yeah.
I heard that you were hard on yourself for that track.
Yeah, I know.
1920s Rights, which is a project you had to do for.
Yeah, I had to do that. So I just gotta throw that in there because I really enjoyed the track. Yeah. The only thing is, I could have made the quality better.
The Government, And
Then goes to the skit with kids keep their head up. That, you know, I didn't really get the